for democracy, folks. Back, folks. Good week for democracy, like I said. Why is that? Because finally Trump bites the dust, and Mitch McConnell acknowledges him as his president-elect. Big one. Putin also does the same thing. What do we have here? Democracy prevailed. Biden after electoral college confirms win. But look at what a statement made by a senator from Michigan. I fought hard for President Trump. Nobody wanted him to win more than me. Lee Chatfield, Republican Speaker of the Michigan House of Representatives, said, but I love our republic too. I can't fathom risking our norms, traditions, and institutions to pass a resolution retroactively changing the electors for Trump. And that's a message to people like India too. What do we have here? Electoral college makes Biden win official. What does Biden say? We the people voted. Faith in our institutions held. The integrity of our election remains intact. So finally, coming out of the woodwork, you have congrats. Putin accepts Biden's triumph at last. Amazing. Putin still held out, man. It's amazing. What do we have here? US, democracy wins, subversion loses. Important for India. What do we have here? The events in the US hold learnings for all other democracies. One strong, institutions are critical. The justice appointed by President Trump stuck to the law and turned down his appeals. 2, participation is vital. People are the lifeblood of democracy. They must vote. 3, democracy, no matter how old or rooted, is a fragile system. Constant work is called for to renew and reform democracy. And it truly has been, right? And here in India, like I said, it's just one man's way or the highway, it seems. Why the winter session matters is the opinion here. He says, but the need for elected representatives to meet in the sovereign house could not be greater. A farm movement has disrupted lives across North India. The management of pandemic has been inconsistent with a varied track record across states. A framework for vaccine distribution is in works. Center-state relations remain fragile. The security situation is worrying, with China continuing its aggression in Ladakh. And the economy, while recovering, is still not out of the woods. All of this merits open discussion and debate, where the government offers its point of view and the opposition critiques its performance and offers constructive suggestions. But obviously, that's been kind of given a sidewind by the BJP and the Prime Minister. They don't want to discuss anything. And rightly so. It's not only impacting there. He says Ladakh not an agenda. Rahul, other Congress MPs walk out of House panel, meet and defend. If Ladakh is not on the agenda, what are we going to discuss ranks and uniforms for, man? That's kind of stupid, kind of incredible. But the Congress and the country should not forget this. Leaders like Indira needed to deal with PLA incursion Congress. The only real victory we had under Indira Gandhi. And I guess they just can't wipe that out of the clean wipe that from our history, right? But if they could, they would. And the BJP is only interested in this. For BJP's mission 2021, it has moved fast in fall-bound states, actively sussing out every political opening. Well, that's all it's about. Despite all the crazy contradictions that it has, but it continues to keep going forward. However, what do we have here? Regional biggies in talks for floating national opposition platform. I guess that, and maybe a rupturing in the Congress is a possibility. But what is the other stress that is happening that needs correction? Heaping injustice. Moradabad case shows how UP's love jihad law violates basic human rights. And look what the Madhya Pradesh, they really don't care about human beings, right? MP now mulls cow cess on fuel and LPG, right? Make it tough for everybody. But while that's happening, what's happening here? India deteriorates to 131 in Human Development Index. Well, at least we have the Supreme Court issues notice on uniform divorce maintenance. Now that's important, right? And here, this is an important one. Say sorry by flagging malice in handling of Tablighi episode. Delhi court upholds justice. The least government can do is apologize. I understand that. And look who's in trouble, folks. Is none other than Dr. Tedros. WHO chief may face genocide charges. Genocide charges. But here's what's happening. Bid to defame, insult India, Bajranga. That's the only thing they have is bid to defame India. And here, Facebook fears hate group fallout in India. Well, This is something that happened in Wall Street Journal. Cheers.